let me take this even deeper. Because visualization is powerful, but without alignment, it stays a dream. Most people see something in their mind, but they don't become the person who can receive it. That's the gap. You can visualize success all day, but if your habits don't match it, your identity doesn't match it, your discipline doesn't match it, it won't happen. Because the universe doesn't just respond to what you want. It responds to who you are. So the real question is not just, what do you want? The real question is, who do you need to become to deserve it? Because success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming aligned with it. And alignment requires action. It requires discipline. It requires doing the work when you don't feel like it. Visualization is not an escape from reality. It is preparation for reality. You don't just sit and imagine your dream life. You train your mind so that when the opportunity comes, you are ready. Because opportunity doesn't wait. It doesn't announce itself. It appears and disappears. And only those who are prepared can recognize it and take it. That's why consistency matters more than motivation. Because motivation comes and goes. But consistency builds identity. And identity shapes your reality. Every single day you are becoming someone. The question is that person closer to your vision? Or further away from it? Because every habit is a vote. Every action is a signal. Every thought is a direction. You are either moving toward your future, or drifting away from it. There is no neutral. And here's something most people don't understand. Clarity creates speed. When you are clear about what you want, your decisions become easier. Your focus becomes sharper. Your energy becomes stronger. But when you are unclear, everything feels confusing. Everything feels slow. Everything feels heavy. That's why you must define your vision clearly. Not vaguely. Not, I want to be successful. Be specific. What does success look like? Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you surrounded by? How does it feel? Because the clearer the vision, the stronger the direction. And direction is more important than speed. Another thing, environment matters. You cannot grow in an environment that keeps you small. If you are surrounded by negativity, doubt, fear, complaints, it will slowly shape your thinking. And your thinking shapes your reality. So protect your environment. Protect your mind. Protect your energy. Because not everything deserves your attention. And attention is power. Where your attention goes, your life follows. So be intentional. Be selective. Be disciplined with what you consume, what you watch, what you listen to, who you spend time with, because all of it is programming your mind. And your mind is the most powerful tool you have. Train it, strengthen it, control it, because if you don't control your mind will control you. And when doubt shows up, because it will, you don't run from it. You don't panic. You don't quit. You observe it. You acknowledge it. And then you move anyway. Because courage is not the absence of fear. It is action despite fear. And every time you act in the presence of doubt, you weaken it. You take its power away. Until one day, it no longer controls you. That's when real confidence is built. Not from words. Not from hype. But from proof. Proof that you showed up. Proof that you didn't quit. Proof that you kept going when it was hard. And that's what creates belief. Real belief. Unshakable belief. The kind of belief that doesn't depend on results. Because it's built on identity. And when your identity is strong, nothing can break you. Not failure. Not rejection. Not setbacks. Because you understand something deeper. Everything is feedback. Everything is a lesson. Everything is part of the process. Nothing is wasted. And that's when you stop fearing failure. Because you realize failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. It is necessary. It is required. It is the teacher that shows you what to improve. So instead of avoiding failure, you use it. You learn from it. You grow through it. And you become stronger because of it. And eventually, you reach a point where you don't just visualize success. You embody it. You walk like it. You think like it. You act like it. You live like it. And when that happens, success is no longer something in the future. It becomes your present reality. And let's talk about something even deeper. Pain. Because no one talks enough about pain in the journey. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to be number one. But not everyone is willing to go through the pain required to get there. Because pain is not just physical. It's mental. It's emotional. It's the pressure. It's the expectations. It's the sacrifices. It's the moments when you feel alone. The moments when you question everything. The moments when nothing seems to work. And this is where most people stop. This is where most people give up. Not because they don't have talent, but because they don't have the endurance. Because success is not about who starts. It's about who continues. It's about who keeps going when things get hard. And pain is part of that process. You cannot avoid it. You cannot escape it. But you can choose how you respond to it. You can let pain break you, or you can let pain build you. Because pain can be a teacher. Pain can show you your limits, and then challenge you to go beyond them. Every time you push through discomfort, you become stronger. Every time you continue when it's hard, you build resilience. And resilience is what creates champions. Because talent can open the door, but resilience keeps you inside the room. And here's something important. The people you admire, the ones at the top, they are not there because life was easy for them. They are there because they didn't quit. They are there because they handled pressure better. They are there because when things got difficult, they stayed focused. They stayed disciplined. They stayed committed. And commitment is everything. Because motivation is temporary. Feelings change. Energy goes up and down. But commitment stays. Commitment is a decision. A decision that no matter what happens, you will continue. No matter how you feel, you will show up. No matter how difficult it gets, you will not stop. And that kind of mindset changes everything. Because when you remove quitting as an option, your mind starts finding solutions. Your mind starts adapting. Your mind starts growing. Because it has no other choice. And growth only happens under pressure. Diamonds are created under pressure. Strong minds are built under pressure. Great players are formed under pressure. So don't run from pressure. Use it. Embrace it. Because pressure means something matters. Pressure means you are in a position where growth is possible. And that's a privilege. Another thing, comparison. In your script, you talk about competing with the best players. And that's important. Because competition can push you to another level. But there is a difference between healthy competition and destructive comparison. Healthy competition inspires you, pushes you, and motivates you to improve. But destructive comparison makes you doubt yourself. It makes you feel like you are not enough. And that is dangerous. Because your journey is unique. Your timing is different. Your path is different. If this video gave you something to reflect on, like it, share it, and subscribe for more.